Alright, Rothler on raid. Gonna talk about 3 versus 3, which I'm terrible at. I'm in silver 1. So I tried the strategy where you put like 1 or 2 teams with only 1 person. And the problem is even when I have all 3 teams stacked, I never get battles that I can win unless I'm purposely falling behind, but then I can never get caught back up. Silver 3 is the highest I've ever been in, and then even when I try to purposely lose in silver 3, I can't ever get out of red, and I get very few battles. Now with my champs, I do have like presets for like the use one team with all of the same faction, one of every different one. My issue is usually I'm either I don't even get a turn, so I'm obviously not fast enough, or even if I do, like I just don't hit hard enough. So I've got like my void, all voids right here team. What I think is my go-to arena one is this team here. I have Kymar as a lead. I try to have, because I would have had 3 Kymars built, but as you can see, when I was young and dumb, I empowered one when the empowerment started. I didn't worry about factions. I got all excited and wasted a lot of really good champs, and Kymar was one of them. So I have 2 Kymars. So let's take a look. For example, like it's probably the build, I don't know, but like even like of my champs, speed is definitely killing me. I can't get a lot of crit damage in. So if we go like my Kymar that has this one's I think my fastest one. He's only 293. My fastest champ is, I think, Arbiter. Uh, 262. Okay, where would Arbiter be? Like my Taurus is one of my tankiest ones built. I just don't smack. Like even if I build someone as a tank, he just doesn't smack. And like you can see, 217. Well, he usually survives a few rounds, but doesn't get to go. My Armands, I wish I could build good, because like I'll have like my best team get hosed by someone else's solo Armands. Once again, probably too slow. 229. Arbiter used to be my fastest champ, so speed's killing me. Like she's at 336. And even when I use Arbiter, very seldom am I go first champ. And if like the other team is go second and uses like a resist aura, sometimes they'll still go first, because I think my speeds, I can't build crit damage and speed and attack like the way my gear is, as you can see. I don't know if I need to start building teams to do level 25. I went through a phase for the last couple years. It just got easier to build like or use the forge for acquiring artifacts, which is a lot more misses than hits. But so let me see, what would be the best way to showcase so you really see what I got. I do have, sadly, because I'm a nerd, like 4 Madame Cereses. And I tried using Madame Ceres because she's got the remove. Here's my epics. She's got the remove all buffs and defense down. So I do have one that's really quick if I can find it, because I get confused. You know, I'm not always empowering. Unfortunately, the one that was the best build. Let's see here. It's gonna be the best way to showcase. Like for you know, I use in live. I use Alaz, the Sunbearer. I use it in Tag Arena, but once again, it's like to build them tanky on my account. Like I'm slow. I'm 216. And then it's frustrating when I have a high accuracy champ and they don't land anything. My Trunda, even before the nerf, could never get her to do all this crazy stuff that everybody else does. I just don't know. You know, it's hard for me to get crit damage, so I think that's the problem. And this one, and this build here was like the 4th time I built her over time, and probably is the highest crit damage I can get, and I'm at a lowly 200 speed. So, yeah, I don't know how to. You know, I've got some duchesses. I now have 3. So she can make us tanky, but you know, I got her at 105k, but she's not really known for damage, but she can keep us alive on the defense side, which is all also affects, like if you can't do 3 versus 3 because you struggle in arena, almost every battle is so arena-esque, whether it's Curse City or Siege. You know, I mean, like even my previous clan, we didn't have a Discord or anything, but yeah, I just wish I could get those challenges done, but I can't ever get out of Silver 3 in 3 versus 3 Tag Arena. I'm basically having to I'm still building up gold, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm still playing it. Like, I'm playing it to do that strategy to get wins. But I can't, even if I flip it halfway through. Once I flip it and it cycles through, like I said, like it's so hard to get wins on my account. I don't know. So like there we went first, but like if I go fight a real team, I almost guarantee it will lose. Like because it seems like once I get into Silver 2, Silver 3, it's all legendary and mythics. I'm like, what are you doing in Silver 3? And they'll have like a 1.5 million team for power, and then they'll still be fast as heck, and I'll be like, well, how the heck are you so powerful? Because usually what I've noticed is like power doesn't mean a lot. It just means you got, I think, a lot of HP. So usually it's like, okay, if I'm at least like twice their power, I should be able to, you know, outlive them. Or if they're way low, like this was a 600k team, I'm like, I should be able to control it. But once we get into where they also are around 1 million for every team, like I don't ever get to go. Well, I don't know. I guess maybe I'll do a part 2 where I'll just show the champs. But yeah, this has been like my 3 versus 3 overview. If anyone has any tips or tricks, let me know.